Kirk Duckwell here with Mastermind the Market, your real estate stats update for the Twin Cities area. Well, when will you be able to find the best deals on the best homes? We'll answer that question here in just a minute, but first, make sure you click on that subscribe button. We know that knowledge is power, and the more knowledge that you have about our Twin Cities real estate market, the more that you can leverage that to your advantage. So again, click on that subscribe button. All right, let's dive into the data. Some positive trends for buyers out there. Showings per week per listing. Median sale price range 200 to 400K. Dropped off as predicted. It was at an 8.54. Now down to an 8.22. That's due to two things. One is the total number of new listings coming into the market. We'll talk about that in just a second. But also the total number of showings dropped off at a pretty good pace as well. We were at 4,441, and now it's down last week to 4,050. So talking about that inventory into the marketplace, we are starting to see that slowly creep back up. We talked about a few weeks back being at right around that 5,000 listing range and not seeing much movement. We're slowly creeping up there, ending the week of the 17th with 5,276. We had not seen that many basically since the beginning of February. So hopefully that trend will continue for buyers, continuing to provide some relief for buyers out there as more homes come onto the marketplace. So really coming off the bottom there, and that trend should continue. Interest rates from our resident mortgage geek, Chad Preby, Bell Bank Mortgage, basically trending neutral today, so not expecting a whole lot of change, but week over week we have dropped back. So now down to a 2.97, back below that 3% mark. Also a benefit to buyers out there. So that may keep more buyers in the marketplace. We'll just have to see what happens there. All right, talking about finding the best deals. When can you find the best deals on the best homes? Now, a lot of people think the best time in the market is to purchase between Thanksgiving and Christmas. The problem is a lot of those homes are homes that are left over from the hotter fall market point. And so you're really kind of left over with some of that more stagnant inventory, maybe the houses that have some more conditional deficiencies having a harder time moving off the marketplace. And so the ones that are in good shape, that are presented very well, still are very competitive. But sometimes you can find the best deals on the most number of good quality homes traditionally in the midsummer market. And so what we see, and we always talk about the peak sale prices we see here in June, here's May 2018, June 2017, that those sales are actually taking place 30 to 60 days earlier. So we see this midsummer drop that typically happens in July, and we can see that year over year. There it's dropping in July 2016 and then continuing to fall in August. But you get this rush of inventory. Maybe people that were trying to get their home on the market for the spring market, which really is that March, April marketplace, but didn't quite hit the mark. And so now these are the homes that are on the market May and June. So we see that drop off, but typically homes that, maybe very prideful owners that wanted to show off the gardens or the exterior of the property. And so you get a lot of these homes coming into the marketplace, thus slowing down the market, provides for this little opportunity where the market dives off. And usually we see a little bump back up for that fall marketplace. So if you've been having a hard time out there looking, there is relief coming, and it should come again. We've had a huge spike this year, but we are expecting that good opportunity in that June marketplace. Hopefully you found that information helpful. For sellers, the clock is ticking. We're sitting here towards the end of April. You want to get your homes on the market sooner rather than later, as we are getting to that peak or have peaked in the marketplace. All right, so we mentioned it last week. If You like to geek out on real estate, check out the Twin Cities Real Estate Show. This is a weekly podcast we put out. It's on AM 950, Sundays at noon, but you can find it as well on YouTube, or just type in Twin Cities Real Estate Show into whatever you use to podcast. Also, we're going to be coming to the CW23 Friday mornings at 8:30. We will also be posting those shows on our YouTube channel. I'm going to put a link below to some of our past shows. Check out last week's show where we talk about where to find some of the best deals, where you should be looking if you're thinking about buying an investment property. All right, everybody, take care, be safe, and have a great week.